Hello there, and welcome to the second episode of In Hindsight. This is the second game against Valance squad, which we're gonna win, and I'll take you through why I think we won this, and pretty much just what I did here, what I did wrong, what I did right, what could have done, what I should have done, and that stuff. So we have Terra and Rama, which actually have a really good little one fight. It's kind of the same as Fafnir, whereas you can stun people, although you can stun multiple people with Terra, where you can only stun one person with the guy. So right here, what I'm actually showing is that I'm pointing out to Nate if I do that right there on the wave. As you can see how I did it, I can block the Enher Impale and the Fafnir one, so they can't clear out the wave. And the thing is, Rama can shoot through my walls, so we could have cleared the wave. Although something slightly unfortunate is gonna happen here. Um, so that would have probably won us to lane because they can't really push out. So usually when this happens, they're not in lane. That's because they want to do buffs. We know Fafnir is starting mid. So what we think is happening right now is that Enher is gonna solo his backhand. So we go really aggressive here, looking for poke, which is a misplay because Susanoo was here, which we didn't know. And I'm gonna end up going down, get stunned out. There's nothing I can survive. I'm not gonna pop my meditation as I know that I'm pretty much just secured that. Although Susanoo does go for his 2, but nothing I could do there in that situation to survive. So that's pretty sad. So they get the push now. Just gonna run out of base. So I know I'm not gonna get any of that wave, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and steal the purple buff now. This is gonna work out really well for us, as they don't get level 2 of this. And Nate is gonna go ahead and hit level 2, which actually gives us a bit of an advantage. Only Enher has level 2, but Fafnir doesn't. So that was really good. Again, to just minimize losses, making sure that we lose like as less as possible. Still can't remember how the fuck I'm gonna say that thing, whatever. But right now, just clearing out the minions. Terra isn't really too good. She has a good level 1 fight, a decent level 1 clear, but she really struggles until she get level 3, and you can see I'm not gonna pick an ability here because I don't know what I'm gonna build. Gonna try and block out the Fafnir hammer, but I actually end up body blocking instead of blocking my 2. So the 2 is gonna miss the wave completely, which was a misplay. Gonna go ahead and get my 1 actually, just to help out Nate clearing the wave here. Make sure he uses the least amount of arrows possible. I think that's how I should just say it from now. We can see that they got the Oracle Thorios, ping it out, they're done. Just making sure everyone knows. So there's not a lot for us to farm right now on the map, pretty much. Gonna go ahead and go for some poke on Yenna, punch him twice, and dash through. That's just what you want to do. If someone doesn't jump it, punch him twice and then dash through them for optimal damage. They use Met, and again we have the Met as well. So we're a bit behind right now, so we want to watch out with fighting before we get level 5. This means I could possibly go for a speed buff. I actually get stunned out mid-dash right here, which is a really good play. I do get the double stun, making sure we can still push the wave. So nothing interesting really happens right here. Do get poked out a bit. Not too much. So let's look at relics. Everyone pretty much has beats on their team and meditation. It's nothing weird going on. Zeus does have Vanguard, which actually makes him really tanky. You're gonna see that going into my decision making in this game as well, where I'm actually gonna go ahead and stack physical protection because I know this Zeus is not gonna do a lot of damage. So right here I'm still level 3, really struggling a lot. I know Fafnir backed. This means we can't really contest their speed and wait their speed. But overall, you can see even though Valance got the first blood, we are catching up to even again stealing away their buffs, stealing away the buff they tried to invade. As you see, I'm jumping right there. That's because I want to see if the oracles were up. If you jump at that point right there and you look down on the ground, you can kind of see if the red light is up or down. So I see the red light is down. I might have called that oracles still be up, but I'm probably just thinking that they did them a long time ago. So right here I'm just really looking to hit level 5 before our fight at our speed buff, if they're gonna go ahead and invade that, as our fight gets 10 times better. So what you wanna do with Terra is, as soon as you hit level 5, as I do here, I call out to my team, guys, I have ult, call for it if you need it. Terra ult hard counter Susano, because Susano is gonna proc Bluestone, and if you get hit 5 times, I believe it is, or 4 times, the Terra ult is gonna heal you. And since Susano is gonna hit you a lot of times to do damage, you get the heal off pretty much every time, and the speed helps out a lot against them as well. So right here, we know we probably had the time on oracles, but say we can't contest this, let's give it up. I'm just trying to farm up a bit, making sure that I don't get one shot in mid right here, so I'm really squishy right now. I do actually want to point this out. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the tank boots this game. I could have gone cooldown boots. I don't really like traveler shoes on the Terra, as it baits you to use out your stun too much, where you probably would have still saved it. Kind of same things goes on Fafnir. Probably shouldn't get travelers too much, but that's it. But the main thing is that if I get Fafnir stunned, they can burst me down. But if I have the CCR, I'm gonna be stunned for a lot. Like a less amount of time. Again, it's just I'm so clueless which word to use when I say a lot less, a little less, ult for right here as he gets ganked. So we're actually gonna turn on this, which is pretty ballsy by Maniac, but misses the ult, but nothing really happens. I'm just rotating over here to make sure. But we step on a ward and we recognize that they are gonna be looking for gold free right now. So we're just gonna go straight towards gold. As you can see, they're gonna back out, not going for the gold. So that's pretty good for us that we recognized that if we would have committed to that, we would have lost the gold free, and that would not have been worth it. So again, I'm not too tanky right now. I need to get my Vanguard up, and again, Vanguard is really good in this game. It's probably the item that counters Susano the hardest for the cost. Like his Bluestone doesn't proc, his whole cancelling thing, his free, that he just does a lot less damage to you. So I got my Vanguard. I'm gonna call out, alright boys, I'm really tanky right now, they can't really do damage to me. Zeus could poke me, but he only has pin boots, like he has no other damage than that really. Fafnir is not gonna do a lot. Just make sure that they know I'm this tanky right now and we should fight around it. Although I do also call that we don't want to fight before Terra ult is up again. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait for that. When it comes to the late game this time around, I think the late games are pretty even. So we wanna try and get good fights in mid game is where we really shine with the Nox combos. Speed spawns, second speed. No invades again because we don't have the Terra ult. We're still just catching up. Actually ahead now after giving up first blood. Just because we're better at securing neutral buffs than they are and stealing out a bit. I think a lot of the lead comes from solo lane as well. My Maniac is really far ahead of the Xingqiang. In gold, let's see, is there a graph for that? Gold per minute, he has 399, whereas Xingqiang has something else. So what you saw me do right there is I used my 3 on the ground. Let's talk about it after this engagement. Missed my 2, sadly. Stay about the Zeus ult. Terra ult in here. She missed the Nox ult as well. However, we do end up killing the Zeus. Pretty good pick for us. Decide to go in for the Fafnir as well. Stun him out on the side there. Probably should have gotten out now though. So this is... could have been a kill. We do misclick with the thingy there, I believe what's happened. So now we just need to run. I am fine though, so I'm playing Terra. That's pretty good. But what you saw me do, I'm gonna repeat that now, is that I use my 3, so I get my passive where I'm knock up and knock back immune and pull immune. So pretty much Susano can't really pull me, which means I'm just gonna be staying safe. I'm gonna do that a lot of times in this game, so just watch out for that. Me trying to use my 3 or my 2 whenever I know that Susano is gonna 2 me, just to make sure I stay safe. So that's another reason why Terra is so goddamn good against the Mr. Susano. It's just a hard counter to him. Looking around now, checking gold theory. Nate just bagged, making sure they can't do it. Sitting on 800 gold right here, so my back could be good right now if I back, but it's not too much I can pick up. I know the Fafnir thing as well, so I can pretty much just stay as well. I don't know why I used my 2 there. I think we just want to clear the way so we get back. Again, I'm the only guy around gold, so I'm just gonna go and check it. Stay on my D-watch, make sure I stay safe. They can't really kill me. Recognize they have a ward there. What the fuck just happened? Okay. Alright, so we are back now without any bugs. Let's get back into this. So we're just chilling right now after I tried the one right. Terra is up again so we can actually fight again. Although I do want to back. Go ahead. Probably gonna pick up sub 1 here if I remember correctly. I actually stay because I think we're scared of them doing gold. Either it's because I want a bit more gold because I'm a greedy boy. So I call out there's a D-ward there. And I think I'm just gonna go in on mid here. Place the 3 down a bit too far back though. We do have a miscommunication there, so we wanted to go into Zeus because it didn't have beats. And use Rama styles as well. So that would have been really good. I should have just gone all in looking back. Looking in hindsight. I should have went ahead, used my free way more aggressively, just dove the crap out of that guy, holding him, because he had no beats there, as we just fought his beats. Actually, what am I saying? I'm lying, he had beats. Okay, whatever. I thought he beats. So yeah, I get my... Actually I go Gauntlet of Thieves this game, I lied. I think the reasoning behind that is it's really good against these sort of teams where they have a pretty good magical damage, a pretty good magical support that's gonna deal quite a bit of damage. So I'm actually gonna ward here, which is really stupid because they see the ward and now they can just ward and wipe up 2 of our D wards. So this is really bad for us. Somehow I try and chew my ward thinking that would save it. I think the idea behind that was trying to block out Anna from hitting it. So scared they start gold, they just get both oracles though, so in a bit of a pickle right now. We don't have any vision around gold, they have pretty good vision. So right now we probably want to fight around the solo lane. I want to try and drag attention left and then Terra ult so they can have a 3v3 on the solo lane. So that's why I see me stay around left here. Also just to make sure that they can't go for the gold fury. See Faf here, probably looking for stun down there, hiding in the gold fury. So stun now here. Again, use my 2, making sure that he can't really get a double stun there. Make sure he can't use his shit on me. So we actually TP in here, which is a bit greedy, I'd say. What I should do right here is I should be placing my 3 and healing while I'm leeching over the wall. Although I don't, which is very questionable, as I'm gonna have to stay here for at least another 300 gold if I want to get a good back in and make sure we don't lose pressure. So they could have gone gold right now, which I actually think they're gonna go ahead and pull it. We do recognize it here. Again, Susanna's gonna try and pull me. I'm gonna use my 2 defensively. He knows he can't pull me right now, so I'm just gonna hold him. They're gonna get out of it. So again, my main job here is just peeling for the backline. Get a good stun on the Zeus, pick off the Zeus. So this right here is pretty fun. So Xingqiang gets completely blown up by the Terra damage into the front. That was pretty funny. Get out the beats, get out the meditation, back out a bit. Nothing much to put on here, so we're just gonna go for the gold fury. Gonna drop a heal on gold, I believe, and then try and zone out a bit. A Maniac is gonna, Maniac's just gonna go ahead and zone him out. No Fafnir is coming in as they have a ward on it. Gonna try and secure it. Fafnir comes in with the hero play, a bit too late. It's not gonna go ahead and get it. So I have a bit of gold round now, so I can finish off my Gauntlet of Thieves. Get a ward, 2 wards. Pretty much just always do that as a support player. Get a D ward, a normal ward, try and plan your backs around it all the time. So yeah, we have a small advantage right now as I have a Gauntlet of Thieves, whereas they don't. So what we want to watch out for right here is them doing Portal, which they could do on the fallback of us having to back after goal 3, but they don't go for it, so nothing much. It is pinged out as well, just gonna go ahead and make sure they're not on it. go and reward it. So that's a really good fight. You saw how we could just all in the Zeus with the Terra ult. They don't have a Kepri this time around to revive him. So yeah, we can just pretty much just all in the backline, and then I could peel really well for my backline as well. Again, this time Maniac is gonna be initiating, Twig is gonna be initiating. I can initiate, but as soon as I initiate, I need to turn around and peel out for my backline, as I did in that fight again. Just let the front lining and the diving to my two dear teammates. So right now nothing much happening. I think we're waiting for Terra ult, which is up again. So we're probably gonna go and force portal right now. Actually gonna go ahead and get the speed buff. Just play it a bit safe. No reason to overcommit onto anything. I wanna back for my level 12 relic here, just to make sure we have a slight advantage again, so we have a power play on them. As you can see, I could actually have had a pretty good back, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and back after this wave. I'll just go to Susano. It's okay, it's actually really low here, but a perfect silence from Prime makes sure the Susano can't ult. I should have reduced my free a lot more towards myself instead of so far up. Don't get the reward, sadly. Just to make sure that it's actually gonna hit him. So I'm gonna back on a ward, which is kinda bad, but it could have been worse. Go ahead, get Shell. Shell's probably the best support combo of relics you get at right now. It just does really well in pretty much all scenarios. You have sustain, you have mitigation on the Zeus ult, all the AoEs they have right now. They're really AoE focused team with Xingqiang and her. Get a quick pause here coming in. I believe this pause was because that Prime had to check his ping. Just gonna speed it up a bit. Whoa, okay. Just to protect the team against the AoEs, that's why you want to get Chill. And single target burst damage is pretty good as well. Mainly for AoEs though. Ward out the portal, which is gonna be our next objective. So yeah. Nothing much happening. Use my 2 again, just making sure that Susano can't pull me. The reason why I use the 2 more than my 3 is that if I use my 2, I can maybe get a stun as well, whereas if I use my 3, sure I could dash in, but whatever. So I kinda use the 3 as a zoning mechanism here, and again, he's gonna pull me. Give him a bit of a laugh. It's like the 4th or 5th time now that he pulled me. So we're actually gonna go ahead and get the speed buff here, which is pretty good for us. They're gonna put a bit of a tilt on them as well. Do blink out, which I agree with, good decision. So it actually looks like that the next objective is gonna be gold, but we're gonna fight this. Hold the Xingqiang. I'm gonna zone out the Zeus here, so this is really important. What I do right here is I make sure that Zeus is not gonna go into the fight, and he can't do anything about this. So you can just go really hard on right. If Zeus would have been able to get a good Zeus hold right there on the CC, that would have been really bad for us. So instead, I go ahead, force out the Zeus beats, force out the Zeus Aegis, dash around a bit. Could have maybe used Shell there and Maniac. I do use Shell on him. Pretty good. I had a bit the small dukes here and the end, the backstep, just making sure to tilt him a bit as well. That's what we do. So right now we recognize we just took a fight. There's probably no reason to risk portal. Although they're actually gonna go ahead and go for it. Sadly right here my wall actually breaks, which is kinda sad. But we do TP in, meaning we're gonna go ahead and fight this question mark. Survive pretty lucky there to survive that. Get a long range Noxalt. Ping out the Xingqiang is coming in from the back. It's my aggressive pinging. Zone him out, poke him out. Would have been really good there if you hit that. Maniac is gonna die, although I'm gonna... maybe I could have looked for a reinitiate there, but I have 500 health. Probably not the smartest thing to do. Gonna back on a wall as well, which I've been doing too much this game. Should really not be doing that. Yeah. Get the... oh yeah, this is where we call for gold free, recognizing they all have to back. We're pretty sure we can get the gold free. They are gonna think we have to back as well. Nate faked out his back in mid as well, so they saw him backing, but then as soon as the minions were cleared, he cancelled his back. So it's just pretty much 3 goals free before they could do anything about it, and it means we just get a bit of a bigger lead, which is gonna do really well for us, as we are around that mid game right now where we really excel in our fights with holding people, and we all just do really well around this point of the game. I'm gonna back here with quite a bit of gold. I think I'm gonna go and finish my sovereignty. Gonna finish my suffering and get 1 of each ward. That's just what you need to do. Dash through that. And yeah, so now we have a lot of protection. There's no way they can really kill me. As you can see, Zeus is going for a really tanky build. So he's not gonna be doing that much damage. He's still gonna be doing a lot, but not enough to burst me down. It's more likely that the physical carries, like Anher with full penetration, is gonna burst me down. So yeah, as you can see, I'm coming in behind right here. Once again, I'm gonna silence out the Season 2 with my 3. This time I'm gonna use my 3-1 though, just to make sure I stay safe. Use my 2, miss it barely. Just try to zone them out from rotating right there. So we reject this push here. Remember when you have a Nox to stay behind the minions like that so she can dash through you? Nox players get really happy, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this, try and bait it out. As we know, Terra is here, although he's a bit far. And yeah, again the goal is gonna be trying to initiate this fight with a 2 and then peel for the backline, get a good ult in. I'm gonna ult here, a bit preemptively, and see what I can peel. Do get a big pull there from Shink, but Shink can't knock me back because I have my things up. Dash out of the Zeus ult. The Zeus ult does fairly good zoning. Again, just peel out from my backline. Make sure Maniac survives here. Ooh. Get on the Fafnir, blow him up with the Nox. Does so much damage at this point. Just setting up for the team over and over again. So I think we actually could have gone straight for Fire Giant here, although I think the call is to get Portal back and do Fire Giant. Which works us out well, because they're gonna go left anyway here. Actually, seems like we're not gonna go for the Fire Giant. So in hindsight, we could have gone for Fire Giant there, as they did not come straight to Fire Giant. We're due yet. Sano's gonna go and split push. Yeah, we're gonna look for Zeus in mid. I'm just gonna ward up Zeus. You're gonna get poked a bit. Take him down to around 65% health. Pretty good trade, just poking him out. So we can get a pretty good push in the mid tower now. Yeah, what did I pick up there? Didn't really pick up anything on that back, as I didn't have the gold to do that. Did not upgrade my shell either. So yeah. Again, just make sure we don't get picked off right here, is our main goal. And then try and get a good fight, pretty much. I'm gonna back here, call for Nox to go with me. Gonna go through the portal, but slightly too late. A bit of a troll play there, baiting Prime to back with me. So I'm actually just gonna go for the hard mode this game, recognizing I have some CCR ready. The aura's gonna be better for my team, especially against the Zeus. The hard mode amulet does so very well. So that's gonna be a big factor as well. So I wanna point this out right here. I'm just gonna watch this. I know this is about me. We're gonna push up left here, try and force the left tower. But this play is actually really funny. So is it now? I think it's now. Can't remember. Let's see. Maybe not. We're pushing up left here. Get a good split. No, it's not now. We get a good split here. I'm just staying around, making sure Nate can split push. Again, just using our positional advantage. Force out the beats that are really good for us before the fight, so we can just go on the end here now. So we're gonna push the tower again. Have Twig in mid, Maniac in right. Just push up all the with 9 split push, making sure that we're gonna drag attention elsewhere. We do get poked a bit. I'm calling to heal up here, but pretty awkward position to do that. They will get a kill in right, so I'm just gonna ult a bit late maybe, but making sure we get the kill. Anyway. So maybe I should have ulted earlier, or not ulted at all there, looking back. But this is really good for us now, because now we are pushing 3 tier 2s at the same time. I'm gonna go ahead and tank this one up. They're really confused how to split this. Heal up a bit, get some good damage on this. The more damage we get on this, it just means we have a secure thing here. Alright,
So this is the play I want to point out for Maniac, as we're not doing anything right now. Maniac's gonna get caught out behind the tower, ult out. So this right here is 4 people on Maniac. They're gonna go ahead and chase down Maniac with the Xingqiang ult. Fafnir ult as well, he's wing blading out of here. Missed the Fafnir jump, Zeus ult as well. He just keeps running. This is so good for us because he's no time for us to get back in, and they completely fuck up that kill with missing CC and stun targets. Then Xingqiang has no dash, and we get the good taunts off. Pretty free kill here, recognizing he doesn't have dash ult. Gonna stun the ender, force out the Aegis. Try and get in front of him here. And Maniac really loves taunting, but that was a fairly good / bad play. That's when you know you're a bit far behind when you can't kill that. So we're just gonna call to go straight for the Gold Fury, Fire Giant, sorry. As you see Susanoo in left. So yeah. Nothing much happening now. I picked up my hard wall too. Placed down the heal, making sure we heal up a bit, then explode it before it disappears so we can get a bit more damage on it. Go straight, push right here. So the idea behind this is send Maniac left, defend the tower, defend the Gold Fury. We have the numbers advantage for another 10 seconds. Get the right tower, back out after the right tower. And then get gold and push mid again. So we take what's on the one side of the map, which is the right tower, to make sure we can push on the other side of the map, so it doesn't get awkward for us. Get 2 wards again. I think we finish off hard ward amulet, upgrade our shell. So we have really good auras now. So now we're just gonna go ahead and do the Gold Fury. You can see the pings here, Gold Fury, mid tower. It's always good to do objectives like Gold Fury before pushing. As when you do that, you first off you make sure if you get wiped, the enemy team can't get the gold from the Gold Fury. And second off, Gold Fury is so much better right now as you can buy rituals, which is gonna mean you're gonna have more blinks, more frenzies, more gold for those shenanigans as well. So as of before, where it was not as valuable late game, right now it's definitely really valuable. It became a lot more potent later into the game as well. So right now we're about hitting late game, kind of chilling right now. So the call right here is actually to go ahead and get the Portal Demon and push again. We still have around like 230 on the Fire Giant. So if we get Portal Demon here and back and then push mid, we're actually gonna have a lot more gold spent, meaning we'll have a way better fight than if we did not do that. As you can see myself, I'm at around 1500, 1400 gold here. I can invest into this fight. It's not that we are wasting time necessarily, as FG is up for so long on us as well. So I'm gonna start my Spirit Robe, sell my Watcher's Gift, get one of each watch, pretty much just every bag get one of each rod. It's just a good rule. Spirit Robe, good item, get some CCR, make sure I survive now. They could kill me if I get stun locked really hard, but it's very unlikely. But just to make sure you stay safe, it's just overall the better item you want to get at this point. Do double D ward there. They have double D wards. I'm just playing really far up right now, as you can see. They can't really CC me. If they Fafnir stun me, sure they could poke me out a bit, but then we can just get the Phoenix. Susanoo can pull me, stand here, punch out the Susan. So we recognize Susan used his 2, his 1, his 3, so we're gonna go ahead and initiate on this now. Should I maybe use my stun there? Terra ult, the Matana ult, the Susan ult. Use my 2. I'm actually playing really far up in this fight of what I should have done. Maybe it's peeling the back. Get a shell on the Zeus ult, get the kill as well there. So we could have probably ended here, but just go for the safe play. Go right, get the Phoenix, making sure we get some minions in, heal up a bit with Fire Giant before we go for the big play. We still have 30 seconds, just waiting out for the Fafnir ult, heal up a bit. So again, we're just healing, so we're gonna group up for the Frenzy here, which Maniac bought, and then we're just gonna go ahead and end the game. Actually get a 3-man stun. That's just a zoning stun, but we will decide to dive them in Fountain or not. And then give them a bit of the laughs and then a joke. So yeah, that was game 2 against Valance Squad. Let's look at the pre-game screen. So as you can see, what I did a lot there was just making sure the Susanoo couldn't go on me, and I actually didn't die. Again, really clean game from all of us, so that went out pretty well. Let's see here. 16 wards, quite a bit. Actually worked really well that game. Player healing, really well, nice as well. Item wise, this right here was my build. I was gonna go cloak. I probably would have gotten like a Magi Splits in here, or a Band of Discord, or Emperor's Crown Helmet, whatever that one is called. So again, thank you all so much for watching. If you would like to see this on the Dickens games as well, of course, make sure to leave a like, criticism, comment, whatever, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.